There you are. There you are again. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Hey guys, long time no see. 'Tis the season, you know. Cooling off and crap like that, and etc, etc. And update on my hand. Some of you have been messaging me, asking me, and I appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. Hand's not doing too bad, actually. Had that shot, and I've been wearing a brace at night, and doing some exercises and things like that. And I still got to have the nerve test done. See what happens there. So, you know, that's about all I can say. I just try to play as much as I can, and you know, that's what I do. But had a lot going on. Hadn't been able to do a video in a while, but I want to do this one for you today. Yeah, see, right? Nice and vintage yellowed. Whoa, what's that? What in the world? Yeah, this is a Japanese Gibson. Not a Chibson, a Gibson. But hey, they had permission to do it. For those of you not familiar with Orville's, this is a Orville Gibson Flying V. A FV 74 is the model. Built in Japan. And this is a 96. And the number starts with a J. Excuse me. Which the J's, from what I've read, J means that the pickups are Japanese. They're made in Japan. First number is the year, so it's a 96. And if you want to know the difference between a Orville and a Gibson, well, the Orville's better. Craftsmanship is ridiculous on Orville guitars. Them little Japanese fellers, man, they got their shit together, let me tell you. Yeah. I've owned one of their Orville. It was a Black Beauty Les Paul. And that's back when they first started hitting eBay, and I picked it up for, I think, for $3.25, maybe $3.50 shipped. And the guy was in the military in Japan, come from Tokyo. I got it in 3 days in the U.S. mail. And when it showed up, I knew it was in a gig bag, and I was just like stressing the whole time. And surprisingly, it was fine, and it was a killer guitar. But the inlay work was phenomenal. You know, the headstock inlay work was phenomenal. The pickups were like Gibson Dirty Fingers. I mean, it was a killer guitar, and I ended up, you know, of course, I ended up selling it. So I got to do everything. But this thing's a mahogany body, rosewood fretboard, dark rosewood. Clusen style tuners, they're not branded. I must be sleepy. 2 volume, a tone. I'm sorry I'm not in the frame better, but I was just doing this quick. Of course, you know, all mine are quick. Don't take a lot of pain. Hey, there's a dude with a bad camera again. 3-way toggle switch. You know, it's got the step up neck right there, like these are known for in that era. Painted headstock, which I think is really cool. I think these from that era in the 70s looked cool with the white headstocks, and it don't have the real pointy, you know, it's got the rounded. And this guitar is, I mean, the frets are in awesome shape. It's pretty much immaculate. I mean, a lot of those Orvilles, you see them, they're in bad shape. I've seen one other, actually a guy here in town had a Sunburst Custom, and it was nice. Could have got it pretty cheap, but I just didn't. But pickups they're mediocre pickups. I mean, they're a PAF pickup. They sound like a 57 Classic to me. They're not no Gainiac. They're not a 500T or a Seymour Duncan JB or Distortion, or, you know, I wish when I was setting this guitar up, you know, it's got an older style ABR1 bridge, very heavy, by the way. Took it apart completely, cleaned it real good, polished it, got all the gunk off of it. Cleaned the guitar real good. I did take the pick guard off to look and see, you know, if it had the full size 500Ks. Excuse me, mercy. Getting old on a Friday night, man. But yeah, it's got good pots in it. Pickups are just marked with a B and marked with an N for bridge and neck. 2 conductor, but it reminds me of a guitar. If you'd have bought it in the 80s, early 80s, you'd be like, man, this thing's a monster. You know, it's got that 80s. You ever get a chance to pick up an Orville at a decent price? And the only thing this one doesn't have is the volute. The volute right there. So it's kind of surprised it didn't. Which I got an Edwards Flying V made in Japan by ESP. And it's a Michael Schenker model with block inlay. Some of you guys that's watched my other videos, I'm sure you've seen it. Plays a lot like this guitar. They both sound killer. It's got a what has it got in it? It's got Duncan Custom, not the custom, but the custom, the ceramic pickup. So yeah, it sounds a lot meaner than this one, but still, this thing's got that 80s vibe going on. That's I thought about changing, maybe put a 498T or even a 500 and put a cover on it or something, but the more I play this guitar, I think I'm going to just leave it because it's got that sound. I can always buy another V with a 500T. They're out there, which the price of Vs have went crazy. I don't get it. You could pick up a used V for $600. You know, there wasn't nothing super elaborate about them. They're great. What I like about a V is when I'm playing a show and Les Paul seems to be getting kind of heavy at the end of the night, you know, slap on an Explorer or Flying V and it's a little easier on your back. Definitely. Plus they've got a sound all their own. You know, to me, Flying V, Explorer, and SG, those, you compare them side by side, they got just different tonal things going on, which to me an Explorer just kills it. I mean, you know, it's definitely, besides the Les Paul, that's my fave, is Explorer. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your comments and be sure to click the like button and subscribe and tell your friends. Tell your friends. But yeah, I'll do something else soon when I can. But I'll definitely, if I don't do anything else, I'll try to keep you guys updated, because I know a lot of you guys have really been asking. So.